Today on Gareth Learned Things, we're gonna learn about blacksmithing. I'm at the Sword and the Stone in ancient Burbank, California. Now, this is where you basically make swords and weapons and armor and all that stuff for big, grown people or even your little guys, like this kid here. Let's do it. What is the main thing you think I need to know to be a blacksmith? What am I going to learn today that's going to help me in my life as a blacksmith, which I think is going to happen after this?
We're going to take a round bar of steel, we're going to turn it into square, we're going to forge a blade on it, we're going to flatten out the other end, we're going to turn it into a bottle opener, because, you know, you got to be able to open your bottles of beer.
Absolutely. So would you say the main thing I'll learn today is passion?
Fiery passion.
Fire, yes.
Yes.
Look at me. How does one become a blacksmith in this day and age? How does that even happen?
In my case, it was fated. I happened to be born in Hammersmith, England, so I mean...
Right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
Probable.
Yeah.
It was kind of predetermined. Like you as a kid, you just had like the blacksmith gene.
I don't know, I had an aptitude, which I realize a lot of people don't, and we'll see how you do.
I think you'll find quickly I do not have the aptitude. I have the attitude.
Right.
Like
okay.
I'll be really like tough to deal with. But the aptitude I lack completely.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I won't get burned today, and if I do...
You've signed a waiver, so I'm all good.
Right, yeah, right, yeah, right. So, and what is it called again when you completely rip the part of your finger off that's your finger?
That's degloving.
Degloving.
Yes.
Right, okay. Well, hopefully we don't deglove anything, and I definitely don't want to be depenised. I don't know if that would happen, but
Yeah.
has that ever happened?
No,
No.
that's why you're going to be wearing a leather apron.
Right, yes,
Yeah.
right. And a codpiece.
Right.
I'm leaving here with a perfectly fine penis.
Yeah.
But I do feel like I definitely have a good shot at earning my keep today. Fuck!
This is the forge.
The forge.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, so we're on the forge, and there's a lot going on here. So when I picture old-timey blacksmiths, I picture like a little tent. Is that, I mean, was it kind of like that?
I do blacksmithing for Hollywood.
So this
I
is
have to
like everything
produce it.
else.
It has to be fast.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
One thing I love about it is I've done nothing, and I'm already filthy. So it's ultimate Hollywood because I've done nothing, and I should be thanked.
This is what we're going to start off with.
So it starts here.
It starts here. This is a piece of chromium, vanadium, carbon steel.
I thought it was chromium vanadium. Most things, just as a dumb guy question, are you ready for it? Most things just start out as just kind of a rod of metal.
Yeah, or I can also...
A block of metal.
I also smelt iron sands and ore and create my own metal or make pattern welded steel like Damascus or incorporate meteorites. Mm-hmm. We're not doing that today.
It's good because I don't think I understood any of the things that you just said. Degloving comes from when you're dealing with some, and the glove is ripped off of your hand.
The skin is pulled off.
The skin is fully pulled off, and then you go to the hospital with the glove, and you go, hey, most of my finger's in there, and they go, oh, we'll take you to the skinsmith. He's over here, and he's like, hey, let me get that fucking skin back on your finger.
I didn't find the piece of the finger that I pulled off until 2 weeks later.
Sure.
It's still in my wallet, but...
The skin is still in your wallet? Can I see what your mummified wallet skin looks like?
I was going to feed this to my neighbor's dog because they claimed that it was a man-eater.
Can you blacksmith a bucket for me to be ill in?
So you can see there's, the full-size nail that pulled off of here. And there's the mummified skin that was in there. Can you smell the vanadium in that?
Okay,
so we move over to this machine.
And let me get this out of the way for you so we don't have any issue.
Yeah, it's only 500 pounds.
Yeah, let's just move that out of the way, and then, we'll scoop by. Why don't you scoop by it?
Or here,
and then,
just
you take, we'll boboth kind of grab a piece, exactly, and move it like that. Okay. No problem there, easy peasy. Okay.
So you're gonna take that?
Jesus, God, I don't know if I feel... Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, boy. What's happening? Tony, it's moving.
Not quite so hard.
Not this time I'll use half my strength. It happens a lot where people say, it's too strong, Gareth, stop.
All right, now we've got your bar ready to heat up.
Good Lord. So yeah, you could make a hot dog in there.
It goes pretty quick.
How hot is that?
I don't know, maybe 600 to 800 degrees, right?
600 to 800 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a dog boner. Okay. All right.
All right, now.
Oh, I'm hammering.
You're hammering.
Jeez, I do not know. I really thought this was going to be much more hands-off.
Right.
Not like a degloving, which is real hands-off. And
It's not doing much, but here, let me give it a go.
yeah. Okay, there you go.
So
Okay.
even then, we're not getting much movement.
No.
But here.
Oh, what is this, a cheat? Not fair. Ow, it hurt my hand, Tony. Looks like a tongue.
That was built for the U.S. Navy in 1945.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Take that, Nazis. Take that, you Nazi sons of bitches.
Well, this machine weighs about 7,500 pounds. I have one coming in next month that weighs about 16,000 pounds.
What is your plan with that?
Squish hot stuff.
Take that, Nazis, you sons of bitches.
Look at that, you're almost there.
Wow.
So
Here,
that-
wait, now,
that bit
now
is-
just because it's Hollywood, why don't we... all right, Tony, you can see that's pretty good when I got that, too.
Well done. I mean, for, you know, like less than an hour's work.
Yeah, no, I mean, and, you know, I appreciate you being next to me to watch over me do it, but I still can't see the forest through the trees necessarily on this. Then this is going to be a bottle opener, too.
Well, okay, so what we've got,
Okay.
so we've got the bar of steel, which is still over here. So we've
Sure.
taken that, we flattened one end of it.
Sure.
That flattened end, we'll punch a hole in it.
Okay.
Now we've formed this into a square here.
Right.
And then this end, we've kind of dropped in, and that'll be a blade.
Oh, okay.
Then we'll grind an edge
So,
on
and what
here.
it'll be good for is if, like, someone's making fun of how I'm opening their bottle, I can then just stab them. Quite hot, I will say that. Things are falling off of it. Further?
Yep,
Okay. Even
So-
further? Oh, wow, okay, like that.
okay,
Okay, now we're
You can, like-
viced in.
Yep.
Take the tongs off.
yep.
Okay.
And then you're gonna take this.
All right, so we're vicing in there. Oh, and giving a little twisty poo.
Yeah,
Is that what
just-
you call it, a twisty poo?
Yeah, totally twisty poo.
Can you believe that I could bend metal?
Look at that.
Just needs to be heated to 600 degrees and I can do it?
That's about 1,500 right now, but
Sure.
yeah.
Math. And keep going?
Keep going, twist them all up.
Okay, there we go. Great, more?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, doesn't matter. I'm not tiring out, so it's like I could do this for a lot longer, maybe one more spin or so. Why don't you do one just so the camera can see you working? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's like a jar of pickles. I kind of loosened the top for him.
Yeah, I mean.
And now he's sort of able to spin it at that rate. So, you know, I would say probably 6 or 7 times during this process I thought I was done. You could have really, I mean, I don't know what I'm going for. So
Well, after this, we go to the degloving machine.
Great, I've always wanted to get my penis in one of those.
I'm gonna actually weld up this end because it's
Okay.
a little, we over twisted it when it was cold, so that needs to be welded.
Yeah,
So-
that's on me too. I'm a classic over twister. They call me the chubby checker of blacksmithing. Do you feel it?
Yep, hold on.
What, that's all I did?
Yep.
Exhausted. I'm pooped. Do you have a hammock or here? Anything where do you nap? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'd kind of rather have a can opener. Is it too late to make that switch? You know what, we could do this. We'll do this, it's fine.
And there's your blade you forged.
Wow. Yes. I can't believe I'm gonna kill someone with this one day. Warning, never put your fingers where you wouldn't put your dick. Now, I think that's sort of what I was talking about earlier when I was gonna get depenised.
Okay.
So basically your policy here is if you wouldn't want your dick near it, don't put your fingers near it. Jesus. Ah! A spark hit me, Tony. I'll be okay. It hit me on the side of my nostril, but I'm okay.
That's good.
You keep working. Certainly would have put my dick behind your head. I shouldn't have done that. How am I doing?
Doing great.
Okay, thanks, Tony. Follow that bevel, okay.
Yep.
We're a great team.
Yeah.
I am Sir Gareth of ancient Burbank with my associate blacksmith, Tony, who did most of the work, honestly. Here's what I learned today. I learned that being a blacksmith means you're gonna be around a lot of hot things. Also, just because you have a shitload of expensive equipment does not mean your job is gonna be easy. My shoulders are killing me. But the most important thing I learned is that you can be degloved, which is where your skin can just fully be ripped off your finger, and then, you know, if you're cool with it, you can carry that skin around in your wallet, like Tony here.